Yo, what's going on, Eat Nation? We're back with some more Madden 21 action, and today we're going to be going into part 2 of our gun wing slot off set scheme. And today we're going to be going over PA read. Of course, we went over mesh spot in part 1. Link to that is going to be in the description. And in PA read, we're going to be stretching the field a little bit more. But of course, I do want to reiterate that this is a running formation. You do want to utilize this to ground and pound the ball, and that's because the read option here and the power O and the jet sweep do not activate inside or outside stuffs, which make it really nice and really easy to really control the clock. But of course, running the ball is pretty self-explanatory, so we're not going to spend too much time on it. PA read is going to be the play. This one, we're going to be stretching the field a little bit more with setup number 1, very straightforward. And then setup number 2 is mostly just to frustrate your opponent and to really put him on tilt. So this is the play art on defense, standard cover 3 look, no zone drops set just yet. On offense, our play art is looking kind of different. The corner route ran by the tight end Knox is a little awkward, diagonals upward, diagonals to the side. John Brown's crossing route is extremely shallow, but we are going to change a little bit. We're going to streak the A tight end, and we're going to drag Stephon Diggs. Diggs and John Brown, they're basically our check downs. They're not exactly the primary reads on this play. Something I also like to do is block Singletary, the running back. So what we're going to do is chop block, or what we like to do is chop block. What you can do is double team the defensive tackle and then ID the mic, the defensive end. And what that will do is cause the running back to chop block and cut the legs off of the defensive end, making it that he could roll out for free. Whether he contains or not, he will get chop blocked, which is unfortunate, but that is how the game is. You guys can see right there, he gets blocked, and then we could roll out and then throw a nice precision pass to the tight end for an easy score. One more time, we'll just double team the defensive end for the sake of time. We'll go there, roll out. We could easily roll out, give a nice pass right to the sideline, possession catch at that time, and we'll pick up the easy 30 yards. The seam streak may get open, but I'm going to assume that the user is playing the middle linebacker position and he's going to take that away. So I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys, oh, just throw it to the seam streak. It's probably not going to be there. So of course, we're going to assume he's going to take that away, and then he's going to go to the corner route, but he's usually just not going to get there fast enough. And say he does get there fast enough, of course, we have our 2 checkdowns. We got the crossing route and the drag, depending on how the zones react. And of course, the crossing route is going to pick up a nice 10-15 yards, and the drag route, well, that just kind of depends on how sticky you can get as a user. So one more time, and then we'll switch up the zones, or we'll switch up the adjustments, I should say. And then you can just kind of pick it up a nice quick 7-8 yards. We have our zone drops set to 30, and we're going to put our outside corner on a cloud flat. So you would think that he would play that zone pretty well, or that corner route pretty well, I should say. But unfortunately, we'll double team the edge, and we're going to roll out a little bit, and then we're going to let him go over the top, over him, and we're going to give him a nice pass across the sideline. And he just picked up 50 yards just on that. Of course, I'm assuming you guys are going to have a better tight end than Dawson Knox, who is, I believe, 75 rated overall. So, of course, just precision pass it upward, and then you guys could swerve catch, possession catch it onto the sideline. If your opponent does put a 30-yard cloud flat just like this, that means he will not play the seam streak once it goes deeper across the field, meaning Dawson or Croft over here, the A tight end, is going to get open if you give it an outside precision pass once he kind of starts playing the corner route, or when he tries to attempt to play the corner route, I should say. And I'm hoping you guys have a better corner, or a better tight end, I should say, than the 63 overall Croft. So if he's making the play, then I fully guarantee your tight end could also. So right there, once the corner starts playing the corner route, you want to give it an outside precision pass. I was a little bit late on that throw, but you guys get the gist. Now we're in standard cover 2, but the reads realistically don't change at all. I mean, the zones still aren't going to play the corner out. So realistically, it doesn't really matter what defense he's in. He's still set to 30 yards, and he's still not going to play it. Of course, I do want to showcase the checkdowns just a little bit more. You can get yourself a little bit of a lead block if you throw it properly, and then just kind of go across the sideline. And of course, the crossing route is still going to be a crossing route in Madden 21. All right, now if you really want to frustrate your opponent, the setup for this one is going to be smart routing Stephon Diggs. And now he gets a little bit of a very short post route. And we like that because Well, now he becomes his own little corner route that gets over the top of every zone. We also like to slant John Brown, and he's basically going to be the check down. And with Croft, the A tight end, we're going to delay fade him and give ourselves a little bit of a delay fade to really frustrate the opponent. And then we're going to put Knox on a streak, and now he's going to be the zone, or the route, I should say, that pushes all the zones up across the field. And then, of course, we're going to reblock Singletary, and let's double team the edge rusher to make sure we have some nice time. We're going to call hike, and then we're going to observe Stephon Diggs just be absolutely wide open. And then across the sideline, we'll possession catch it this time. But typically, you want to be able to turn up field across the sideline. Josh, this is for the Super Bowl right here. Come on, make a play. Get a nice clean pocket, boom, right there across the sideline. That's an easy completion. And when they had an absolute enough of that crossing route, boom, just release the tight end. Just release the tight end on them. Oh man, get a PA boot and bunch tight end in our own formation. That's so frustrating. That's going to wrap up this video. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to like and subscribe. And of course, check the links in the description if you want to check out my Twitch, the previous parts to this, and of course, my previous tutorial on pistol spread. But other than that, good luck, everybody.